Stuff with Cletus presents Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and share. And send us your pictures of cars and info to stuffwithcletus@yahoo.com.
Hey guys, it's Stuff with Cletus. We're here to do some Rate My Rides. It's part of a new series where people send in their rides, cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, anything they've done to it, bone stock, whatever. And then we, with a special guest, me and that special guest will go and we'll rate the ride, say how it looks, say what we think about it, talk about some of the things that they sent in, telling us about what they did to it, what they're planning to do to it, and so on. Now, due to an overwhelming response, our first guest will be Things with Nate on YouTube. His channel is Things with Nate. It'll be in the description. Make sure to check it out. Hey guys, this is the GTA version of Rate My Ride, the new series on Stuff with Cletus. Here to join me is Things with Nate on YouTube. Make sure to check out his channel. He has a little bit of subscribers. We're going to get him some more, so make sure to subscribe and like his channel as well as mine if you're not already. So as you can see in the background, that's where they're going to be the cars we're rating. We're going to be looking right here so you guys can see what's going on behind me. We'll see how this works out. Remember to send us your information. Email us your car or truck, van, SUV, whatever it may be. What's going on with the car, what you've done to it, and what you plan on doing with it. Alright, let's get this thing going. There's Things with Nate right there. Alright, our first car, this car right here is sent in. It's sent in by Gamer Tag on Xbox. These are all Xbox GTA cars. And it's sent in by
Sterling Ite
2017 S. So it's STIRLINGITE 2017S. Alright, that's a mouthful. Anyway, what do you think about this? Looks like a Skyline, a Nissan Skyline in real life, but on GTA it's right here.
I like the colors. The colors blend together well. It looks pretty fast too.
Sure. It's got that kind of fast, sleek look.
Yeah.
I like this lower to the ground. I'm not huge on the colors, but I like the way they got the colors together. That rows were good. I also like the way they got the stance sitting on the car, the way it's parked in the parking lot there. Alright, so on the scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the best, 1 being the worst, I guess 0 would be the worst actually, but 1 needing work. What would you rate?
I probably rated a 4.
A 4, okay.
Okay. Probably generous actually. I normally rate it a 3 because it's not a great car. It wouldn't really be a car that you would just drive around. It would be more of a car show car or a car that you would use.
That's your experience with GTA you're coming from?
Yes.
So like a car show car,
Yeah.
playing around car, not when you drive away from the cops, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, well, I'm along the same lines. I'd give it a 3, and the reason I'd give it a 3 is it's a nice car. I like some things about it, but I'm just not a fan of the color, and I'm not a fan of a Skyline. So that's where we're at with that one. Got a classic. It's GTA's version of the General Lee. What do you think about this one?
It's kind of like a copy.
Okay.
It is a copy actually. I like it. I actually love this car, but I don't like that they copied it off of something. But it's still pretty cool because it almost looks really. It looks really.
Well, GTA
close.
didn't actually copy it. This is a user
the
car
person
here,
did.
and I like the fact that he captured something. Now I'm sure on GTA there's a bunch of them. This one right here is from Famous People 1327. So it's Famous PPL 1327. Famous PPL 1327 is the gamer tag. on Xbox GTA. And he's the one that made this car, and he sent it in for us to review. Overall, the car is awesome. I like, I think he got pretty close, close as you can on GTA, to that infamous Dodge Charger that was driven by, the Duke boys. So what do you think overall, and then what's your rating as well?
So I'd have to say a 4, a straight up 4, not like a
Okay.
maybe 3, a 4, because it's obviously fast because it's supposed to be like the Dukes of Hazzard.
Sure.
Has-
Well, I'm actually going to give this a 4.5, which usually I don't do a decimal point there, but I'm along the lines with him is it may be original to GTA in the fact that GTA didn't actually make it, and I can see that they put the work into it. But it's not original. I'm sure there's a million of them on GTA. Whoever bought that car said, I'm going to make the Ginger Leap. Alright, well, we're assuming this user sent this in and he didn't want to use his name or gamer tag. I'm assuming he's wanting us to check out the lowrider that's hopping on the hydraulics. But you can go ahead and, if you like one of the other cars pointed out, our main concern is going to be the lowrider with hydraulics there.
Okay. The lowrider with hydraulics really just looks like a normal car that you would pick off the street with hydraulics, of course. And
Okay.
then they might have changed
The wire
color.
wheels.
Yeah. They
Okay.
might have changed the color. I don't know, but it basically just looks like a car off the street. So I can't really give that a good rating.
Okay.
It just a normal rating. Plus, I don't like hydraulics. They're kind of annoying.
What do you think about the wheels?
I usually don't look at car wheels in GTA unless they're like bulletproof or something. Then they're cooler. But
All the tires themselves are
the
bulletproof?
if the tires are bulletproof.
So when you customize a car, you change the wheels in GTA?
No, not usually.
Unless you want to put bulletproof tires.
Unless I want to change the color of the wheels,
Oh, okay.
because then you actually have to change it.
That's different. See, I'm a big car fan. I like changing wheels. I like changing tires on the vehicles to make them more custom. So that's the difference between me and you and that, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
That's okay. As far as the rest of the cars here, they're pretty cool. Again, looking at the one that's bouncing on hydraulics, I think it's pretty neat. Now, it's not real custom, I should say, because there's a bunch of cars like that in GTA, because it's one of Benny's cars that there's not that many of. With that being said, I don't think I've seen an orange one, so there we go. That's one I haven't seen. So what?
I'd have to give a 4 out of 5, 4.5.
Okay.
Because they obviously spent some money on it, like on the hydraulics and the new
Custom,
wheels,
changing over to Benny's.
and they might have changed the color. I don't know, but they probably did.
Sure.
'Cause I haven't seen one of those either, but it actually just looks like a car off the street. It doesn't look like there's really any upgrades, except the window tint is darker.
It is. I'll
I
give
do
them
see
that.
that.
All right. Well, overall, I'm gonna give this car a 3, and I do like hydraulics. I do like the lowrider look, but it's just a basic car at the end of the day, and there's just a million of them on GTA. I'm kind of excited to talk about it. What do you think about that one? It's a donk, man.
It's a real different one. Real different.
Okay.
I don't like the wheels. I
Don't like the wheels.
rims.
Okay.
Don't like the rims.
What
I like
about,
how there's.
what about being a donk itself?
I don't usually like donks, but that one's actually pretty cool.
What makes it cool? The color change?
The cool part is how there's speakers in the back, and
Okay.
the colors contrast great. The ones that
So what would make this car better for you?
the rims probably, and if I change the secondary color, I would change it.
I'll tell you.
To a different color.
I like the orange and white together. I like the T-tops. I'm a huge fan of T-tops. I like the white interior. I'm not a huge fan of the wheels, but they're not terrible. I'm not a huge fan of donks in real life, but I like donks on GTA. They're expensive. They're great to customize. And they're
Everything's
just cool.
expensive.
I like the car itself. It's not real fast. It's pretty slow if you ever drive one in GTA. And like I said, it's stupid expensive. But it's a donk. It's not meant to be fast. It's not meant to be anything but a donk. It's real cool for car shows. So what would you rate it overall?
I'd have to give this one like a 2 or a 3.
Oh wow,
Maybe a
okay.
2.5.
Okay.
Because the
wheels just
the
killing
wheels
it.
the wheels are horrible.
All right, and so you give it a lower score if the paint was bad too, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
The colors contrast, but I would still change the color if I had it.
I'm gonna give this car a 4 out of 5. Now the car itself is a 4. The wheels, that's what drops at the point. And I guess the wheels make it different, but I still think the wheels are terrible. So that's where we're at with that. And whoa, look at that ugly dude, man! What the heck? This guy
Now,
sent us. His name is Retro Money 313, and I guess he was out to make the ugliest character he could make. Sorry if you really look like that in real life, but you know, on GTA it came out pretty ugly.
I don't know. He kind of looks like you, except he's black.
no.
I'm not gonna respond to that, but all right. So looking at the garage, I guess is what we're looking at here, because if we had to rate him, boy, oof. That, and I'm not into dudes, especially dudes on GTA. Anyway, go ahead, man.
Now, I think since it's the closest, I think he's trying to get us to rate the blue one in the front. 'Cause it's
Camaro-ish kind of car there.
Maybe.
Okay.
Or just the whole
Let's just
garage.
rate the whole garage real quick. You don't have to give a score on each car, but give a combined score.
I like that Camaro. I like.
Okay. The blue Camaro up front here.
I really like those types of cars, like real big cars,
Looks fast,
bulky, big, fast cars.
What about the stance he got it in? It kind of looks like he's ready to race. It's sitting
Yeah.
low. It's got the ugly race wheels on it.
Yeah, the wheels are never
Got that
good.
real intimidating look with the headlights.
Yeah.
Okay, back again. What about that donk, man?
The color's not great, but that was actually cool.
What about the wheels? You like the wheels on that one?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
If
At
it
least
was if the
pull that
color
donk
was
up. Yeah, buddy, right there. Yeah, that's a grainy picture. But anyway,
if
yeah, I like it.
if the color was darker, then maybe it would be cool. But I don't really like that.
Okay.
I mean, it's cooler than most donks.
Let's not even talk about the stupid SUVs. What about the race car there? McLaren, maybe is what it's supposed to be.
I don't like
Here.
how it has the part in the middle that splits off between the other parts. That's not real.
Well, I think that is what the car looks like in real life.
It's ugly. But if they change the color, maybe they change the rims because the rims are tiny.
They did change it. I wouldn't say tiny because it takes up most of the wheel well. Overall garage score, what would you give this garage?
2.5.
2.5 for overall
2.5.
garage. Now, I'm telling you right now, that's some money in that garage.
Yeah.
The
All right. I don't like how they have that weird hawk emblem on the side of the car there.
Okay. And that's the emblem on the side of the truck. Okay.
Yeah.
I think the setup for the picture's cool. He took and you know, he added the photo a little bit, obviously, but with the lightning and the fire and everything in the rain, I think it's pretty cool setup. As far as the truck itself,
Truck.
it's a truck. Yes, sir. They put a
Okay.
bed cover on it. Now you can call it SUV, I guess, but it's still a truck. As far as this old Ford style truck, the truck's awesome. Don't like the wheels on this one because of the blue that he has in the paint. So it's like a dark paint with blue accent, probably a pearlescent. I'm just not digging it, man. The red, I like the white walls. It has silver to match like the bumper, or maybe even chrome wheels of the same wheel. I think it'd look better.
Now, I like this truck. Again, with the blue thing there, I don't like how there's some blue accents. Maybe if it was just fully black with the red, maybe with the red tires and stuff. But
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah.
that would actually look cool. And that hard top that goes over the
You don't like
bed,
that?
that's horrible.
I think it makes it look different. because this truck is all over GTA, and usually you don't see them with that top on there.
No.
So to show it with that top on there, it's pretty cool. But you can't really, I guess the paint wouldn't go onto the cover. So the paint, the blue pearlescent didn't go onto the paint of that. So it really just makes it look, with the wheels and everything, just thrown together. So what would you rate it overall? And before we do that, Smooth is the one who put this in. His gamer tag is Smooth. SMOOTH.
Well, 2.5. I'd have to say 2.5.
Wow.
I don't like that cover, and I don't like the color.
I like the color. I just don't like the color with the wheels, and I really like the old school truck. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 4. I'm gonna rate it pretty high, just because it's a sweet old truck, and it wouldn't take much to fix it. It is an expensive vehicle as well.
It is.
So, what do you think?
I don't like the.
You're a little speechless there, huh? Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of the same way.
Why this?
I
color?
like what he did with the car, but the car itself's a turd. So, I mean, you can polish a turd, but it's still a turd at the end of the day.
It's crap.
Yeah. Now, this was given to us. His gamer tag on Xbox is R8RTREV.
Rate something Rev.
Raider Rev. I don't know. But he actually sent us two vehicles, so we'll look at this one.
Raider Trev.
Sure, whatever it may be. That's the name on the Xbox. Check him out. You know, send him a message, tell him what you think about his car. Also, anytime we're looking at these cars, remember we're rating them just because it's our opinion. We know that people put time in them and everything, especially when we go rate real cars instead of just GTA cars. We may not like them, but we do appreciate all the work that's put into them. So whoever my guest is, this time being Nate, other times being other people, we do appreciate all the work, and we appreciate the viewers sending us their rides so we can rate them. All right, like I said, this guy actually sent us two vehicles, so let's do a combined score of the two vehicles, and maybe it'll help pull it up, because I know right now you're not a fan of this vehicle. Like I said, though, I do like what he did with this vehicle. I just don't like the vehicle at all.
He spent some money and he spent some time, but it's still horrible either way.
Okay, well, this is the next car here. It looks like he
Another ugly person.
got his. Oh, yeah, he's kind of funny looking person with the dreads there. Looks like he got it stuck on some garbage. You can't really tell in the background there. But we're gonna look at the car itself. What do you think about it?
He didn't do a real good job of showing the car.
So you don't like the picture? He didn't do a good job on this picture.
I don't even actually think that was his car. I think he actually just found a random car.
He just seen the car,
that
stood by it, and took a picture, huh? Acting like it's his car. Now, again, this is the same user as
Same
the
color,
car before.
too. It's actually the same color.
Well, you say it's the same color. It is green, but it's not as sea green as the other one.
Well,
Now, I tell you, this car for me, I don't like anything he did with it. The car itself's not bad, but I don't like the wheels he picked. I don't like the body skirts. I don't like the color. I don't like how he parked it. I don't like the picture. I'm just going to complain about this altogether. So between the two cars, what's your score on it? Combined score out of 5.
I like how this one has like the boxy.
So you like the body kit that's on it? It
there's
kind of
like-
makes it look aggressive, I guess.
Kind of, yes. There's a little scratch on the back of it, obviously.
Well, I mean that happens,
He was
especially when you're
driving-
ramping it up on trash. But
Yeah. I don't. Since the pictures, this picture was horrible and the other car was horrible. Okay.
so if he'd had this car in the last picture,
Yeah. The other car would probably deserve to belong there
on the
than
trash
this car.
pile. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll agree with you on that. What's your overall rating of both cars combined?
I'd have to say another 2.5
Oh wow, so
because
1 1/4 for both cars.
yeah, the first car was not.
Combined score 2.5.
I mean, he
All score of 3. It's actually a semi truck, but we can go ahead and rate it.
looks like one of those. It's got one of those big back things right there.
Sleeper
The-
cab.
No, it's got
Oh, you're talking about the trailer.
yeah, the trailer.
So
It's
mobile operations center.
Yeah, it looks like
That's
a
what
mobile
it is.
operations center. And I don't really like how there's weird looking stars on there. That looks a little
Well, I think he's
stupid.
going for the American flag theme. He got the red.
Yeah, I think he was trying to, but no.
Okay. Well, let's look at the truck itself. What do you think about? It's a semi.
It's a semi. You can't really customize semis.
He's got it customized pretty good.
Well,
for a
yeah,
semi.
you can customize the mobile operation centers, but you can't customize any other semis. You have to buy them the way they are.
Sure.
You can't just customize them.
And that's pretty.
So-
you don't like that?
No.
You wish you could.
Yeah.
You think you should be able to customize any car on there, huh?
Well, maybe in your garage or something. You know
Mhm.
how you can buy your own garage.
So if you had like a hangar or something that's big enough
Yeah.
to fit a semi,
But
you think you should be able to
like
customize it?
Yeah. But like
Okay.
a normal place, you should be able to do it. But you can't.
Well, that's
you
a
can't
review
do
for
this.
GTA, and
But
maybe
yeah.
they'll do that in GTA 6. Who knows? Maybe they ever come out with GTA 6, right?
They're still updating this game.
I know they update this game all the time. I haven't liked the last mods they put on there. I'm ready for some more Benny cars. I don't know about you guys. All right, well, let's go ahead and rate this vehicle right here. And is anything that sticks out that you just love about it or hate about it?
I see that they colored the wheels, which
Sure.
is pretty cool because I don't
Color
usually
match the truck itself.
Usually I see people with mobile operation centers that are murdered out, that are straight black.
Yeah,
But
I've seen quite a bit of that too.
He's got kind of a different look to it.
It does.
Yeah.
Patriotic thing going on with the stars in the back too. But so, what's your overall rating on it? Out of 5, of course.
A 4.
A 4, okay.
Or 4 point. I'd say a 4.2.
4.25, huh? That's pretty generous. I'm gonna give it a 3 just because it's a semi. Whatever. I'm not a big semi guy.
Oh,
I know you
God.
like that, buddy. I don't think that's that.
That
I don't think
doesn't
that's an
even look
actual GTA Xbox car.
I think-
A viewer sent it in. Of course, he didn't want me to use his name or his gamer tag, probably because it's not an Xbox car. I don't know if it's on PC or if it's just a car from anywhere, but it's kind of funny. He's got the cardboard, yeah, it kind of looks like got a cardboard scoop on the back
Skirt.
too.
Skirt.
He definitely has cardboard skirts on it, front, back, sides, and
That kind of looks like it's on like GTA 3 or something because the graphics are horrible.
well, it could
Either
be
that or
the
he
picture
took
he took as well. It looked like
Yeah.
he took a picture of his TV
Or his monitor because there's
or monitor. Sure.
Um,
All right. Well, overall, let's rate this piece of turd here and move on. So I don't spend too much time
I
on
don't
it.
even
More
think
just
I
fun.
could give a
Just straight
give a
0.
whole 1. I think I could give it maybe a 0.5 because it's funny. It's
funny. Okay. I
It's
give
not
0.5.
actually
It's
supposed
funny.
to
I
be
go with that.
nice. It's not actually supposed to be nice or anything. It's supposed to be funny. So I would give
So
it.
if this is a real GTA Xbox car, you'd drive it
Yeah,
just to
probably.
mess with people.
Yeah, just to mess around with
I
people.
got you. I just blow it up. I just have fun blowing it
I
up.
would- I
if I
would
seen
just-
somebody driving it, I'd blow them up.
I would just have fun killing people in it because they'd be like, this dude with a junky car comes
This
up and
noob,
kills
right?
me. Yeah.
All right. Well.
See, I would probably give it a 1.5, not just a 5. Or
Oh, so you had moved it
because
up to the 1.5.
It's not even supposed to be like look fast or anything. It's
Yeah, I
supposed
think
to.
it's
It's
more of a
supposed to be funny. It's doing what it's supposed to do.
All right, our next vehicle brought to us by ELT Racer 4. Probably Elite Racer or something, but the gamer tag is ELT Racer, spelled correctly, 4. So ELT space Racer 4. What do you think about this ride?
Looks like one of those.
It's a classic Mini Cooper. That's
Yeah.
what it's based on.
But it looks like one of those. I don't remember what they're called in GTA, but it doesn't really look like he customized it that much. It just looks like he ordered it and then he put.
What do you think about the naked mermaid tattoo?
Where? Oh.
Just
Oh.
noticed that, didn't you?
Yeah.
He's busy looking at that car. Man, I'm not a fan of Mini Coopers.
And another ugly person.
Well, you can't see the person, but
It's still
I got you. It's probably a dude too.
Looks like it is a girl.
Is it?
Yeah.
I can't tell by the username.
We have another picture.
Anyway, as far as the car goes, and the picture, I like how they got it set up. They kind of got whatever they got going in the background with themselves.
Yeah.
It's a beach-looking car, and they got it set on kind of a pier there. So I like the picture. I'm not a Mini Cooper fan. Have I seen one in real life this age in that kind of shape? I'd like it. I see they put the work into this one. They picked the ugly wheels for it. They got this surfboard on top of it, and the colors go real well. I'm going to go ahead and rate this car. I'm going to stick with a 4. And I want to hate it, but I see what they did to it. I like it. So
I'd say a 4.8 because
close to a 5.
These
okay.
cars are actually really fast.
Oh.
If you even if you don't even need to spend.
Our next vehicle, it's a lowrider it's a great picture setup. I like how the colors match well. Got the gold accents with gold spokes, Dayton spokes. It's got the background, kind of California theme, California car. Overall rating, man.
Again, I don't like suspension. So
You don't like hydraulics even on lowrider,
or
huh?
hydraulics. I also don't like a lowrider on GTA. I just don't like them because you can't do it with all cars. If you could do it with more cars, I might like them better. But no, I just don't like them. So
What about the car itself? It's classic, square body, Chevy.
I like the car, but the hydraulics and how it's a lowrider drops it down maybe 0.2.
Oh,
And
wow.
then I don't really like how it's like a greenish color.
Well,
so
what do you think about the way you get the picture set up and everything? And then
I
what's
like
your overall
I like
rating?
the picture set up, and I like how they have it where it's actually where you're actually using the hydraulics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And instead of just sitting on the ground.
So you like how you took time to set the picture up?
Yeah.
Overall rating?
Overall rating, I'd probably say a 4.6.
Okay.
Again, 0.2 points off because of the hydraulics and it's the lowrider. And then another 0.2 because of the color, because I don't really like the color. But the rest of it's a great car. It looks nice.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 5 out of 5. I like the car itself. I like the stance. I like the color. I like the picture. The next picture, the same guy sent in. I'm going to do a quick rating on this. I don't want to spend much time on it. It's a junk car. Picture's okay.
Looks like a normal. It didn't even.
I'm going to give it a 0.5.
It doesn't even.
He didn't want to choose his name or gamer tag, but that's what he's saying.
It doesn't even look like a normal car. I mean, it
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
even
just-
look like a car that they've even moved at all. It just
Okay.
looks like a car they found.
Well,
in
just
the
give your
driveway.
quick rating and we'll move on, man. I just.
0.3.
So, okay.
Just looks like a car they found in the driveway.
All right, this next car is one of the newer style Mini Coopers. What do you think about it?
I don't like the color. I mean, the color goes.
Gold
the
and
colors. The colors. I don't like how there's gold in there, but the colors go great together. Black and purple. Maybe if the wheels were black or something. But
Okay, well, the gamer tag is Kitty Magic 101. And,
GT.
no, gamer tag is GT.
Oh.
Anyway, Kitty Magic 101, and I don't know how to say that first name. Emilio Rubio.
Emiliano Rubio.
Yeah, I'm terrible at that. But Kitty Magic 101, pretty easy, spelled like it's sounds like it's spelled.
I don't really like the car.
This next vehicle is sent by Big Man SDMF. And that's his gamer tag. Is Big Man SDMF. It's one of the Camaro type cars. It came out not too long ago on Xbox One. What would you give overall rating on this car?
I like cars that look like they're mean and they look
Sure.
fast. But
It does.
so
The stance looks good. The wheels look good.
I think this is going to be a first for me. I'm going to give that a 5 out of 5.
Cool. I'm gonna give it a 4 just because they murdered it out, but that's about all they did to it that you could tell anyway. I'm sure they did a bunch of. They're pretty expensive cars on there. I'm not impressed with anything you could do with them just because I've seen so many. I see he put the work and the time into it. The picture's not bad either. I'm gonna go ahead and give this car a 4. We'll move on.
I'm gonna give it a 3.8 because I don't really like the car at all.
Okay, next car is another donk. He got it set up. He got the velvet, got the lowrider look. The colors go good together. Got the Joker thing going. He got a mask on. He got his big gun out, painted up. What do you think?
Actually,
I'm gonna give it a 5 automatic. Boom. It's a donk, man. What you got?
I actually really like this car, even though I don't really like donks or any cars like that. But I really like this car, so I'm gonna give it a 3.8.
Next we got this car. It's sent in by Savage IPS 420. Savage IPS 420. So Savage Rips 420. Sorry about that. Looks like he's going for a Deadpool theme or something. Again, it's a pretty generic car. If I saw it in real life, it'd be cool, but on the game, I'm gonna give a generous score for me in 3.5.
I actually really like that car. I actually have one of these cars on GTA, so I'd have to give that a 4. I have a different color scheme, of course, but.
All right, well, moving on to this next car sent in by Poison Havco. Poisonous Havco. Anyway, it's POISONOUSHAVCO. And he sent this car in for us to review. Overall, I like this car. I haven't seen too many of them, especially set up like this with the colors and everything. Simple, clean car. I'm going to give it a 4 still because it's not a sweet, awesome car, but it's simple, it's clean, basic.
Again, I like cars that look mean and fast, okay, but I'm gonna have to give this maybe a 3 or a 2.8 because I don't really like the color scheme.
Okay. I like the picture setup. I'm gonna go ahead and give this the whole line a 4.
I'm gonna give it a 4 also because I don't really like lowriders. I don't really like any of them except the blue one and then the closest one to
All
us.
right. Well, this next car is another lowrider, and I like how he's got it set up. I like the stance for the picture. I like the green on green. I like the gold.
I like
I'm
how
gonna give it a 4.
I like the setup just like him, okay, and I like the color and stuff, and I like So I'm gonna have to give this a 3.8 because I really like.
Pretty fair since you don't like lowriders. This next car, I'm not a fan of the car itself. I like the stance he has. The color's okay. I'm gonna give it a 3. That's pretty generous for this car because it looks like an old Mazda. You know, the old rotary engine Mazdas in real life. What do you get?
I don't really like that, so I'm gonna have to give it a 3.
Okay. This next car is sent in by XVXMC Muffin XVX. So XVX McMuffin XVX. He sent in this car. It looks like a Skyline. I could tell he did a lot of work to it. I don't like the color itself, but I like the stance. I like the car. For being a Skyline anyway. I'm going to give it a 3.5. You know what? I'm going to give it a 4. We'll just go with a 4. I like how he got it set up.
Again, I like big mean cars that look fast and look mean, but I'm going to have to give this a 4.5 because, I don't know, I just don't like the color.
I like the rims with it. The picture's pretty good, I guess. Combined score, I'm going to give it 4.5.
I like how they're both the same color and they have the same color scheme in the same picture. They look great together, and I like the car in the front, but I don't really like the SUV in the back, so I'm going to have to agree with him with 4.5.
The next car, the car itself, it's alright. You can't do much customizing to make it look custom, but I like how you got the picture set behind it. I like the vehicle itself, just because it looks fast. I'm going to give it a 4.
This actually looks like real life. it looks like he edited it to look like real life, and I really like that car too.
Okay.
I like the background and everything, so I'm gonna have to give that a 4.8.
And he says it's an Entity XXR is the name of the vehicle. I haven't seen it on there yet, but apparently it is on Xbox One. The gamer tag is Dave ATAXA. Dave Ataxa. Check them out. I like the color okay. Not big on the car itself. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 3.
I'm gonna have to give it a 4.5 because again, I like big mean cars that look fast, but the picture isn't real great either, so I'm gonna have to give it a 4.5.
I like the picture, the way you got it stanced up with the graffiti behind it. But
I like supercars. They're real fast and they're a lot of money, of course.
got the low life license plate.
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
Shut up, Alexa. Anyways, he obviously put a lot of money into it, and I like.
I don't have anything to
Shut up!
Alexa,
I know what you'd like
Alexa,
to
we're doing a video here. Leave us alone.
Anyways, I like supercars. And
What's
I like
your
the
overall rating on this car? And then I'm gonna let you know who said it in for us real quick.
4.8.
4.8. Okay, that's pretty good. This guy actually sent in the past car as well, the red one. So we got an overwhelming response. We're gonna have to wrap the video up just because we're almost out of time on our video card, and we don't want to have any mishaps. So we'll go ahead and wrap it up. The last car again, the gamer tag was Hey Sweet Pea, just like it said spelled there. So Hey Sweet Pea. He also streams on Mixer. You can follow him on Mixer, Big Stevo Gaming. Make sure to check it out. It's pretty cool what he does on there. Also, I appreciate all the people that sent their cars in for us to review. We still got a lot to review. I'm gonna have Nate back on. We're gonna do another episode of this. We're gonna change some things up, not only on the GTA stuff, but also this whole series together to make sure we get good coverage, but we don't feel rushed.
Yeah.
So, anything you'd like to say? Yeah, again, make sure y'all subscribe to Things with Nate on YouTube. You got any announcements coming up for your YouTube channel? Anything that you're going to be concentrating on?
For now, I'm actually going to not be concentrating on Minecraft as much. I'm going to be more concentrating on Lego builds, and I'm also going to be doing some GTA videos and other things like that. And that's why it's called Things with Nate.
Now I know you heard. I've heard you talk about you're going to start doing some vlogging, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Put a little bit of that in there, some comedy and stuff, maybe
Yeah.
some stop motion if you can get it figured out.
Yeah.
So that'll be neat. Check out Things with Nate and like them, subscribe, comment, follow them, all that stuff. Make sure you hit that bell for them so you know when the new videos come out. Same as me. So if you're not subscribed to this channel already, subscribe. Some of my videos in the background there. We're going to do some more of this series right here, so you guys be ready for it. We definitely going to have Nate back on so we can finish out the GTA series. We're going to have some other cars coming. I need some more cars, personal, real cars. And send it to stuffwithcletus@yahoo.com. So we can get the pictures. Make sure to send the picture, the info, what you got planned, what you've already done, and what kind of car it is.